Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Elder Scrolls Online. Okay. So today we're going to leave off, continue where we left off, which are these couple quests right here in Hist.
What's this?
What happened to our pilgrims? Where could they be? The pilgrims were supposed to arrive hours ago.
What pilgrims?
I expected some pilgrims from Forsaken Hamlet today. With the trials at hand, I must stay here. And none of the other route stewards have the time to search the Northeast Road. If you're headed that way, would you look for them?
If I find them, I'll let you know. I think I know what happened to them. They're all dead. Man, that cough came out of nowhere. God damn it. Anyways, so I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I took some Dayquil or NyQuil or whatever.
Have you found any signs of our missing pilgrims?
Excuse me. God damn. Dominion soldiers killed the pilgrims. I've slain them in turn.
What would the Dominion gain by keeping pilgrims from the trials? It is senseless.
I ask you, Scale Scholar, what is the Hist?
Ow.
Why would someone steal from us? Who would take the relics? Their only value is historic.
What relics?
3 simple stone pieces, part of our heritage. No jewels, no gold, nothing a dry skin could value. Theft isn't unknown in Histmere, but it's rare enough I wouldn't know where to start looking for the culprit.
I could help you find them, your missing relic.
Such ardor. You might consider undergoing the trials of the burnished scales if you haven't already. I would welcome any help. I stored the relics in this cart. Perhaps one of the pilgrims observed something I did not.
I'll ask the pilgrims then.
I'll remain here to protect what relics are left, to guard these pieces of our heritage. Such a strange thought.
What are the stolen relics exactly?
Our history, carvings, keystones, and bits of Histmere itself. All of it rough old stone. Every season, we take them to our pilgrimage sites. They have no value to anyone but us.
Okie dokie.
You would speak with me.
Do you know anything about the stolen relics?
It happened last night. That's all I know.
Okay, thanks for your time.
Why do you bother me? I have troubles. Troubles.
Someone stole relics from Wareem's cart last night. Did you see anything?
I heard a strange noise by her cart. I saw one of my people wearing a red jerkin, and that's all I know.
You're hesitating. Did you take the relics? Out with it.
I had nothing to do with it. Whoever it was ran to the east. That's all I know.
Thanks for your help.
Kayak, do you make a habit of barging into houses?
Pilgrim saw you rummaging through Warreem's cart last night.
I know nothing about stolen relics. Now get out of my house.
I never mentioned any relics.
Wait. Some high elf pilgrim offered my tail's weight in gold for those things. But after he saw them, he said they were useless. Take the relics. I want nothing to do with any of this.
You should go.
How dare you allow this to continue?
Did you recover our stolen relics?
I recovered the hidden the relics from hidden hands.
Are relics stolen by one of our own? He knew their lack of worth to outsiders. Perhaps his eggs spent too much time in the shade before his hatching. No matter. It's enough you return them to us.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Oh there, adept!
You say for this next trial I'll need to run?
Pilgrim, the trial of the mind awaits below. Your goal is simple. Show you comprehend our past.
What can you tell me about the trial?
Communing with the Hist teaches who we were before, makes us what we are now. To remember our ancestors' deeds is to know ourselves. Learn of our past, and act with what you gain.
I will take the trial of the mind. Hunger, thirst, water dripping upon saturated moss. A wound on the Hist tree, oozing sap like slow tears. Golden light piercing the darkness like an arrow, lightning sparks. Betsy blinked several times, considering the visions. Why did the Hist show her the same thing? She wondered if her meditations were any use. She touched the fruit, nudging aside the woven twigs forming its nest. They called it fruit as the same as it came from the Hist, but none ate this hardened lump. The fruit was exceptionally rare, and yet the Hist wanted her to bring it to Histmere to use it somehow. Why are you so important? Betsy asked, turning the dark brown orb into her inner fingers. She rubbed it softly, marveling in its at its smoothness, like scales but without edges, like an egg, like glass, like a Zotstone, connections jumbling together in her mind's eye. Then spooled into the correct order, up unprepared for the onslaught, Betsy cried aloud. The other glanced at Betsy in irritation, their meditations interrupted by her outburst, and then understanding rippled through them as well. Betsy held the Hist amber aloft and marveled at its simplicity. Zotstones would protect Hismir, but how? Before the Hist, nothing existed. The Hist meant everything and provided all. Jarali knew this. Every Argonian knew this. Instinctively from hatching, why then wouldn't the Hist speak to them? Didn't the old stories say the Hist talked to its people? Day after day, Jarali burned offerings and made sacrifices. He chanted and prayed. He ate little. His efforts concentrated on renewing the ancient connection between the Hist and its people. One morning, his wife insisted he eat a full meal. No matter how much you wish it, you cannot feast upon the Hist itself, she gently chided. Jarali blinked at her words, pierced his thinking. His sap, he cried, touching his forehead to hers with affection. Though no alchemist, Jarali concocted formula after formula. He distilled various ichors, combining each one in varying amounts with his sap, last tasting them all, making adjustments. He felt the Hist urge him on, demanding he break through its silence. Finally, Jarali drank the master deduction. He savored the thick, sweet syrup coating his tongue, standing quietly beneath the Hist outstretched broad, his eye glittering in comprehension. I am your child and servant, he whispered, and the Hist showed him all things. Okay. So that means Betsy needs the Zotstone. Charlie needs the vial of his sap. And then only one thing you need. That's that.
You conquered the trial of the mind. Faster than Captain Hinamo, might I add. Perhaps he's not suited to feats of intelligence.
What is the next trial?
Your next trial is that of the heart, where unnecessary distraction and digression lead to failure. Follow the well-traveled path marked by statuary. Speed is of utmost importance. Nazux awaits you at the finish. Are you ready?
I'm ready to take the trial of the heart. So this is actually a So this is actually a kind of a what's the word I'm looking for?
Someone, please, I need your help.
What's wrong?
So embarrassing. I twisted my ankle during my trial. Would you walk me back to Hismir? I can't make it alone. So many beasts in this marsh.
I'll escort you back. So the trial of the heart is actually not really focusing on your duties, but helping those of others. So it's kind of a catch-22, I guess you could say. So it's kind of like misleading, because if you help this Argonian, then you'll get approved by the by the whole thing.
The other one, the elf, he ran right past me. Well, a good deed is its own reward.
I've waited for you. You've undertaken the trial of the heart.
Did I run out of time?
Time is meaningless.
There
for
you
the
go.
true test lies within your own heart. You willingly failed a task to help someone in need. This was a necessary distraction.
I see. What's the next trial?
The trial of the Fang remains before you. You must fight while at great disadvantage. Bimikas will assist you in your preparations.
Okay, I'll speak to you. I'll speak with him, and then speak to you, speak to him.
Another pilgrim? So few today beyond yourself and that Dominion soldier. Are you ready for the trial of the Fang?
Where is he? Oh, no, I'll ask that later. Do you administer the trial of the Fang?
I do. It's quite simple. Defeat any of these warriors in single combat to pass the trial of the Fang. Oh, and you must drink poison. Nothing permanent, just something to dull your senses.
Hold on. I want to ask him this.
Pilgrim. He finished his trials before you arrived, and is currently in communion with the Hist. He must not be disturbed. I do.
Okay, give me the poison.
What?
I'm eager to prove your sickly pal. Enough. I yield. You fight like Wamasu.
I see no lingering effects from the root rot poison. Aren't you a hardy one?
I completed the trial of the Fang.
Yes, and you did it well. Few make it past the trial of the mind, let alone all 3 trials. They're necessary to prepare one's body and spirit for what comes next. Good. I've prepared Hist sap in the bowl beside me. Drink it when you wish to commune with the Hist.
Well, what happened to me?
It is different for every pilgrim who drinks the Hist sap. You may speak words or think thoughts that aren't your own. When the Hist shows all it wants you to see, find Comax A at the highest tier of our pyramid. He'll help you interpret your visions. I keep the Hist sap.
My love, I found the right mixture. You've heard it before, I know, but this time I feel it in my scales. Drinking this will allow all of us to commune with the Hist. We'll regain what our people lost.
Then drink, husband. That's so weird for me to say. Prove the worth of your words.
I guess it's now or never. The Hist is in my mind. So strange. I must...
Years of work, and it all comes to this. I almost don't believe it.
Of course, I prepared the Hist Amber. It's ready for you.
You should be the one. You communed with the Hist, refined the Amber. Placing the Zot stones was enough for me.
Then I'll rouse Histmir's true power. It will work, Betsy.
It worked. Oh, and it's so beautiful. I must tell the others.
The Kothringi are upon us. Quickly, activate the Zot stones. Such power, were it ever to fall into the Kothringi's hands.
Return. As Root Steward, I must say your vision remains a secret of the Hist and yourself. But for myself, I must ask, what did you see?
Zot stones, like those in the Histmir, activated by Hist Amber.
Zot stones? The Hist may be showing you a way to defend Histmir against some future threat, but I have not heard of Hist Amber in an age. You should speak with Kamaxe. If anyone... Gone.
The look in your eyes. You've communed with the Hist, I see. You and the Dominion Captain make two outsiders in one day. A portent if there ever was one.
What do you know about Hist Amber?
Fruit of the Hist. Its magic once powered the Zot stones, protecting us from our enemies all those years ago. But the Hist haven't borne fruit in an age. Why do you ask?
It was in my vision.
Oh no. Captain Hinamo also asked about the Hist Amber. Then he left here in great haste. If he possesses any amber, he could use the Zot stones upon the Root Stewards, the Pilgrims, everyone in Histmir. Why would the Hist show him this vision?
Where did he go?
Toward the western ruins. If you find any Hist Amber, keep it from Captain Hinamo's hands and return it as swiftly as you can.
I'll recover any Hist and Amber I find.
I pray the Hist Amber is lost to... The Hist cares not for kingdoms or politics.
Okay.
Flank, now!
I'm coming for you, Captain.
Go around!
One side is back. It's near. Ours.
Oh, really? We'll see about that.
You have not pleased the Hist today. Rather, you fulfilled the Hist's expectations. A subtle distinction, but necessary to comprehend the Hist. You unlocked a secret from our past. One so well hidden we didn't see it ourselves. We'll retain this memory until it is lost once more. Then, in a time of great need, the Hist will reveal your deeds to our descendants.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so next episode we will do this little location right here. And then we will do this location.
I feel nothing. My egg brother would be one with the Hist.
And then we will do this location and finish up
Those we meet
Shadowfen.
just as the Hist does. Enjoy their presence, mourn their loss, and rejoice.
Anyways, excuse me. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee right now, so sorry if I burped. Excuse me. I guess I'm still getting over this cold. Still lingering cough. My goodness. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.